Hey, guess who's back? Getting saucy. With Anna Marie. So here's the deal, guys. We are going to make Italian beef. Now, I already know I have some of my favorite critics out there. You know who you are. You're going to say that's not the way I make Italian beef. I don't give a crap on how you make Italian beef. This is the way I make Italian beef. I want it to be easy. I want it to be simple. I want it to be fun. So the first thing you need is a knife. And you want to stab that piece of meat. And we're going to stab the meat and we're going to twist it around a little bit. And then we're going to put some garlic in it. This is a 4-pound rump roast. That's what I like to use. Getting violent here. I don't know, what? 5, 6, 10 cloves of garlic, whatever the hell you want. Okay? There's just some basic things. It's really important to put some fresh garlic inside the beef, but it's also important to watch your fingers, not cut yourself, and to use some dried herbs as well. The dried herbs are very intense, and that's why we want to use them. So this is pretty simple. I got some cloves of garlic. I didn't pound my meat, I stabbed my meat. I might get complaints about that later. And then what I'm going to do, now that I've got that done, is I'm going to throw it in a bag, and I'm going to put some herbs and some olive oil in here. Olive oil is just so the herbs stick on. Now, you're also going to ask me, how much, Anna Marie? I want this piece of meat to be totally coated and covered. So I'm going to start with some Italian seasoning. If you don't have Italian seasoning, it's real simple. Rosemary, oregano, basil, mandarin. There we go. That's Italian seasoning. I have extra oregano because that's the way I like it. Garlic powder, remember we talked about that? We need some of that. A little bit of onion powder. I'm not really fond of the onion powder, but I think it adds a nice flavor to the au jus. Crushed red pepper. Uh-oh. It's going to be kind of spicy. Add our olive oil. Fresh ground pepper. If you don't have a pepper mill, get a flippin' pepper mill. Okay, we're going to rub all that together. Now, I recommend using a little bit of vinegar, or even better yet, a little bit of wine. A little wine for the beef, a little wine for the beefcake. There we go. Okay, so we're going to let this sit for at least 30 minutes. Could you let it sit overnight? Of course you can. Could you let it sit overnight in a day and a half? I don't care. But the deal is after you let it sit, you let everything kind of get together. We're going to cook it in the oven at 325 degrees until it reaches exactly 139 degrees internal temperature at the thickest part. Okay? After we do that, we'll take it out, we'll tent it, we'll slice it, we'll cook it in some au jus, which we'll talk about soon, and we're going to make some good Italian beef sandwiches. Watch me on my YouTube channel, Saucy Anna Marie.